This is the Smeal Business Building. It was dedicated September 30th, 2005. It's 210,000 square feet, which includes over 60 classrooms, including the Smeal Trading Room, which I'll take you to later. And it was designed by Robert Stern, who is the Dean of the Yale School of Architecture.
What kind of internet access is there in this building?
Actually, if you look, all the lamps here have wired ports into them you can plug your computers into, and also all common areas and classrooms have wireless internet connections, and the only places that don't have wireless internet connections are certain faculty areas, which is for security reasons. And when they designed the building, it was each seat in each classroom had a hardwired port, but after the success of the wireless internet, when the building was opened, each port actually was never implemented, so it's completely wireless in classrooms.
These screens over here.
These are actually electronic bulletin boards. Remember this bulletin boards we saw in the forum, how much clutter and paperwork there were? These are saved onto a database, and it scrolls through all the different bulletins that are posted, and it's much easier to see and much cleaner looking.
What's that thing?
This is a kiosk. It's right in the middle of the atrium, and at the top you can see it has a real-time stock ticker. In the center it has another bulletin board, and then at the bottom there it has a touchscreen computer where you can get all sorts of information from.
What kind of information?
Well, if you touch it, you can look up people, places, programs, and maps of the building. It gives you all sorts of different stuff. You can search people by name, by department, and you can find different classrooms. We can actually, if you want to, we're going to be finding my friend, Mr. Gary Fields, and he's going to give us a little bit more info about the building. Alright, this is one of the most technologically advanced rooms in the business building. It's the Smeal Trading Room, and it is actually open 24 hours a day, so students can use it whenever they need to. The trading room was established in 2001 with a $1 million grant from Goldman Sachs and other brokerage firms. Students have access to 54 computer stations, each with dual monitors. The trading room offers a real-world experience. It's complete with a stock ticker, display boards, and plasma TVs that give students live, up-to-date financial information. Financial information is sent via satellite from New York to St. Louis, where it's then brought in via T1 line directly to Smeal, giving students the fastest possible connection to keep them up-to-date with financial information. Financial information that the trading room receives is provided by Reuters, TradeStation, and Bloomberg, and all this information costs Smeal $100,000 a year. Alright, now I'm going to turn it over to my colleague Gary Fields, and he's going to show us a little bit of information about the podium, complete with its touchscreen control center, and what you can do with the different computers and cameras that shoot in on us.
Not only is this a trading room floor, but it's also a classroom, and we have to merge the two, because we have to be able to show people how the trading floor works and get that information out to the students, because this is a university environment. One of the ways we do that is we have a very high-end AV component, audiovisual component in this room to be able to get information from the instructor, from lecturers, out to the students. That's centered around the audiovisual touch panel, which controls all the audiovisual equipment in the room. And of course, any of these items can be controlled. So, for example, a document camera or instructor camera, to control that, one of the things you have to be able to do with that is be able to zoom. So, right now we don't have any picture. Let's go back to the picture. So we'll put instructor camera on the rear plasma, and then we'll do a control of it, and we can zoom in or zoom out.
Alright, now I'll take you into the auditorium, which seats 150 people, and the audiovisual room for the auditorium is actually the most technically advanced room on campus, so let's check it out. Because of the technology in this room, we were able to do much more than in older buildings such as the Forum. The auditorium has 3 projectors that allow users to switch between dual and single projection mode on screens up front that can include a combination of PC, Mac, laptop, and document cameras. When you look around the auditorium, you can also see that there are multiple cameras that allow the room to be used in video conferencing. These cameras allow Smeal to hold video conferencing sessions with anyone around the world. This concludes our tour of the business building. I hope you guys all enjoyed it, and I hope you all seriously consider Penn State as your university of choice. I hope you all seriously consider Penn State as your university of choice. Now, who's ready for some creamery ice cream?